Hey, beautiful people. Let me make sure I got everything like going live everywhere. Let me move you guys up so you can see me clearly. Hopefully, everybody can see me. Hey, Instagram. Hey, Facebook. Hey, YouTube. What's going on? So, I told you guys I'll be going live at 9 o'clock. You know, me being a teacher's pet, class is over at 8:50, but I didn't stay too long, though, you guys. So, I do have homework I got to do today because somebody named Rickita didn't do her homework. So I'm gonna stay live for like an hour. I'm gonna make sure I do not go over my hour, you guys. So if you guys have any questions, definitely ask me anything that you want to ask me. Just throw up all the questions that you have. Before we get too deep into it, let me go ahead and give you guys my list because I'm going to by Friday, my prices will be going up. And I just want to give you guys the last opportunity to get it before my prices go up. And some of them will even be Louisiana. That's good. Hey. And I'm going to just give you guys the opportunity to actually get it. So let me send it to you guys. So get yours now. So here it is, here you guys. So let me send that to Facebook so that they can have it. Oh, I hope it copies right. Okay, so let me copy this and send it to you guys on Facebook really quickly. Hey, Facebook. Hey, what's going on, you guys? How's everybody doing? Let me give you guys this list. Like I said, too, the prices is going up Friday. So that's 2 more days. And my price is going to be going up. So I just want to let you guys know that before I just raise the prices. And y'all like, what's going on here? Because every time I raise the prices, there's a lot of people like, I didn't know. And it's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So there it is. There, you guys. Now there is a few things, there's really a lot of things I want to personally talk about. Like I said too, if y'all have any questions, y'all just go ahead and drop them and we can go ahead and go over everything, like the questions that y'all have. But let me see, let me drop this. Okay, I guess I can't pin it, but that's all right. I can't pin it. So a few things I want to talk about. I want to talk about how like a lot of our talked to you guys already about it yesterday. Like a lot of the certified receipts, you guys, they're not like the post office. Like when we send out letters certified, the post office not even like sending them out, you guys. In terms of when we send out a certified receipt, when it comes down to like credit repair, like a lot of my clients, they're not getting any communication back from the credit bureaus. And on top of that, too, we have nothing, like no verification that they're even getting our letters. And I think it really got something to do with like the election and like everything that's going on right now. But I don't care. I'm like, we need to get this together. So the problem is a lot of our letters is not going through. So if you're one of my clients, definitely let me know like anything you get in the mail. And if you're not getting anything in the mail, definitely let me know that you're not getting anything in the mail so that I can try to figure out what we're going to have to do. Now with Equifax, we kind of don't have to mail them anything. We're like faxing it to them. So we got like the back way, even though we're mailing it to them still, but we still got that back way. So right now I'm like mailing out people letters like four times, which is crazy. Because just think about it like this, like where is y'all letters going? So like where is this information going? So just in case, I just want to throw that out there. You know, the credit bureaus are not really getting any letters, or they're not sending back any results. And I need those results. Like I'll see sometimes too, like people, when I look at their credit reports, I see like accounts got deleted, but I'm like, okay, well, send me the results because there's a few more of them. You know, there's a few accounts we still got to work on it. Like I never even got the results, but I'm like, well, accounts got deleted. Are you sure? So I see that they're not just getting mail right now. So it's just crazy. You have a thin file or something, but you get denied. So it just depends. So somebody said that they got denied saying that they had like a thin file. When they say you got a thin file, that means that you probably don't have like a different things in terms of you don't have probably other credit cards on your credit reports. You probably don't have any student loans. You don't have other accounts reported on your credit reports. That means that they really don't have much to base, you know, their decision off of it. Even at a 620, because don't forget to, I always tell people, like, if you add like your daughter when they turn 18, your son or daughter, anybody that's 18 as an authorized user of your credit card, and you've been paying on it for a while, they'll automatically go to a 7. They'll automatically go to like a 700, at least a 680 credit score, but they still have a 3 and 5 because they only got one credit card on there. So they're probably talking about that you probably don't have like a lot of credit cards on there. Oh, that's good. That's good, Rufus. I'm happy for you. So you say I'm very inspirational and informative. I helped him, you know, I guess by telling him different things, helped him raise his credit score from a 640 to a 732. That's good. That's really good. So I am going to come out with a fraud package, you guys. That's going to be included in my online store. So if you guys have like fraud, I'm going to definitely help you with fraud, because I don't want. It's like simple things that you can do. And when it comes down to fraud, if you have any accounts, dang, my Facebook gonna end up turning off, you guys. I'm so sorry. But if you have any accounts that's on your credit reports that's not yours, when it comes down to fraud, after you follow these steps, the credit bureau is supposed to remove those accounts in, 5 days. So like it can be really, really, something simple that you can do and it can be quick. So less than 30 days, you'll be done. Like, definitely. And if you own it, you can be less than 15, less than 10 days. So I'm definitely going to come out with something, but I'll make sure I'm planning on going live every day when I have school. I'm going to go live right after. Now, tomorrow I don't get out of school, or I'm going to get out of class until 9:20. So after I get out of class, I'm definitely going to go live. And like I said, tomorrow's going to be the last day, you guys, because I'm going up on my prices for the inquiry removal and the master credit card list, you guys. And even the credit repair part of it, too. So all those prices, they're going up tomorrow. It's not hard to really take off. Well, it really just depends. To take off any account, it really just depends on that company, because some companies will just outright violate your rights, like to the point where you just have to take them to court. But with late payments, I've seen clients that get it removed in 15 days. Sometimes it takes us a full 90 days to even try to get it removed. Sometimes we can't get the late payment removed. Like that company ain't budging on it. And when it comes down to like the late payments on your account, we don't do any illegal activity, because I don't want you guys to get in trouble with accounts compared to inquiries. Inquiries different. It's like a quick bam, bam, right? But when it comes down to accounts, we trying to do any illegal activity. Yeah, so how are you doing today? My assistant told me that you wanted to talk to me at 10 o'clock, but like I told everybody on my live, like honestly, I can't talk to anybody unless it's from like 10 to 2. I mean, not 10 to 2, from 12 to 2. So like 10 o'clock not gonna work, because I got a homeschool and I have my little ones and I still have to work. And like tomorrow, I really have to focus on, I got like a method where I'm trying to come up with a method to make sure these credit bureaus get these letters. So I need to focus on that tomorrow too. So like from 12 to 2 is like the best time for us to be able to talk. I need to do this. Can I share some free ways to get free cash? I'm going to start sharing some ways right now. Like I told you guys, I'm doing a few things. I don't want to tell you guys about things like I haven't personally tried. I really don't. Like, even like when I told you guys about kickoff, like my credit score went up 36 points. Like a client told me about it, but I was like skeptical. I signed up in 2 weeks, my credit score, it went up 36 points, y'all. So I was like, oh man. So I'm only trying one thing right now that actually give out cash. And that's one thing where you actually walking with your phone. It's like a workout to cash kind of thing. Because I need to work out, y'all. I've been gaining some weight. Can y'all see how chubby my cheeks getting? Let me see. I can't really see on here. I have a couple of recordings. See, yeah, I know, Nicole. I know. And, the biggest thing is companies going to continue to do what they're going to do unless you actually, like, sue them or go after them. And, I've been working with attorneys, with going after and suing these accounts, but I just don't think a lot of these attorneys are up to par with what we need. Seriously. and which is why I'm in school right now. And I know it's gonna take time, and y'all credit gonna be fixed by the time I get done, but I think about the future. Like seriously, we gotta take these companies to court. Oh, that's good. So make sure with that, he said he just got approved for the Discover credit card. Make sure you do not spend more than 5% on that credit card or any credit cards, you guys. Like, don't spend more than 5% on your credit cards, because if you spend more than 5%, you really gonna lower your credit score, because you're maxing out your credit. You know, you maxing out your credit utilization, and I don't want you to do that. Like, how much you use your credit is very important. And you guys may have heard people say, "Oh, don't spend more than 30%." But think about it like this: 30% is where you're just okay. You maintaining, you know. I don't want y'all to maintain. I want y'all to make sure y'all always, keep it up there in terms of your credit score. Because if you see this too, if you max out a credit card and you pay it off right away, you're gonna see, wow, my credit score went up. Boy, that's so amazing. It's like, yeah, that's because you maxed out your credit cards, but now you paid it down. Your utilization is lower, so your credit score can go up. You need more tricks. I will make sure I come up with some more tricks for you guys, but I have to actually test this stuff before I just throw it out there. Like, seriously. And like I told you guys on Facebook, that's going to turn off. My phone is going to die. Like, I already know it is. So I'm sorry, you guys. That's going to end up dying. It's going to end up dying. But listen, go to my Facebook. Let me send y'all my YouTube, because y'all should be on my YouTube anyway. Make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel. And then y'all won't have a problem. Y'all can watch me on YouTube. So let me see. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to figure out how to send it to you guys. Okay, so here we go. Watch me live on YouTube. So my phone is dying. Watch me live on YouTube. There you guys go. So yeah, go to my YouTube and just watch me live on YouTube, because the phone is really dark. I can't even see like what they're saying. Now, another thing I want to tell you guys about was, remember somebody said they got approved for $75,000 when we was live yesterday with the shopping cart trick. So the person they said they got approved for $25,000. They said it actually was $250. So maybe they had an error within Express. So this is Express credit card. So if they say you got approved for $25,000, $50,000 or $750,000 or even $100,000, just think of it like this: it's an error, you guys. It's an error. So just take those extra zeros off, and then you'll be able to see, like, okay, I see what's going on. Like the error. So if they say you got approved for $75,000, just know it's a $750 credit card. But if you guys don't know about the shopping cart trick is where you fake like you're going to buy something from a store. And as soon as you fake like you want to buy something, you're going to put some items in your cart. You're going to, go and fake checkout. You're going to put your information in. You're going to get a pop-up saying, hey, you're pre-approved for this credit card. So you can do it for the Good Sam Visa. You can do it for Victoria's Secrets. You can do it for Express. It's like multiple cards that you guys can do it for. And I've been like showing you guys step by step with the pop-up actually coming in. Now, in my video today, and a lot of people didn't watch my video, but my video today, I actually showed you guys the letter that came in the mail. So that client, remember I told you guys the client got a letter in the mail? Like, they got a letter in the mail saying, don't forget you're pre-approved, because when I do the shopping cart trick for this client, well, with their information, because I can't do it because I already permanently opted out. So you got to let me backtrack too. So when you want to do the shopping cart trick, you got to opt in to Factor Trust. I already permanently opted out like 2 or 3 years ago already. I've been opted out of it, right? So when you permanently opt out of Factor Trust, you cannot get back in. So don't opt out knowing that you want to do the shopping cart trick. So don't do that. Or if you have fraud alerts on your credit reports, they're not going to approve it. So definitely, don't do that, or you're not going to get approved. But the thing is, this client don't actually want credit cards. So when I do the shopping cart trick, I get the pop-up, because I'm just recording for you guys, right? So I get the pop-up. Now with that pop-up, it basically saying, hey, you're pre-approved, but I just exit out. After I'm done making a video for y'all, I exit out. But they sent them a letter, and I told this person too, I was like, Don't worry about it. You're not gonna get anything in the mail. You probably get a few emails. You can just, unsubscribe from the email. They sent them a letter. Don't forget you pre-approved. So I showed you that for the visa. And then I'm going to show you guys that I'm actually going to make the video probably later on tonight. That's if I have time, or tomorrow. That video will post tomorrow about the Venus. So they got one with the Visa credit card, basically saying, hey, come back. Don't forget you're pre-approved. And then also they got one for the Venus. Oh, due to the collections? Oh, no, Nicole. Oh, man. Okay, well, we gotta get in a butt. That's it. That's all. I'm gonna make sure I look at your thing. Let me put your name down so I can look at your stuff, because we can't be playing with them. And then it's clear violations where it's wrong. But they're gonna keep doing that. They're trying to get every penny that they can get. Look at my pen, y'all. My daughter gave it to me. Yeah, so they're like clear violations. So definitely. And like I told you guys on Facebook, go ahead and go over to my YouTube, because my phone is going to die. And if my phone dies, y'all not going to see me. And I feel so bad. But go to my YouTube and y'all will be able to see me there. And this little fuzzy stuff coming everywhere, isn't it? Thank you. But remember, everybody can't do the shopping cart trick too. Everybody can't do it. So keep that in mind. Oh, that is really smart. I would probably go with the 2,000 then, because like you said too, you want to have that higher limit. So they asked, so with a secure credit card, you got to put money up to get a secure credit card, and whatever amount that you put up as a deposit, that money you can get back after you close the account. Whatever you put up as a deposit, that's how much your limit is going to be. But with this Discover It, when you keep paying on time, they're going to change that to a regular card and give you an increase. So he's asking, hey, should I put $1,000 up or should I put $2,000 up? Because if you put $2,000 up, or she, I'm sorry if I'm saying wrong, but if they put the $2,000 up, at least they know they getting 2,000. You're a man. Okay, I see a little pink icon. I'm like, ooh, I'm sorry. But if they put the $2,000 up, at least they know they're gonna be at the 2,000 or higher. So I would think about putting the $2,000 up. I really would think about that. But that's up to you too. That's up to you. But don't forget, you guys, if you guys want to have like higher limit credit cards on your credit reports, on my master credit card list, I have the two $5,000 credit cards that you guys can get. And like I told you guys, like when I personally got one of them, just one of them added, my credit score went up 60 points. So just imagine having both of them added and getting two more cards. You got to err on factor trust. Okay, another thing too, my cousin called me earlier. She was like, they call me Pookie, that's my nickname. She was like, Pookie, I was trying to do the trick, but they didn't let it go through. I got an error. But the thing is, she moved. So whatever address is on Equifax is the address that I really want you guys to put on a factor trust, because that's the address they're gonna have for you. That's what I'm kind of, let me see something real quick, you guys. I want to know who owns factor trust. Who is factor trust? Like, which credit bureau is it, I think it's probably Equifax, and I've been saying Experian or TransUnion. Only reason I say that is because Equifax is in Georgia, and the Factor Trust address is in Georgia too, and they're going off of your Equifax like credit score. I'm not sure which credit bureau. Yeah, let me see products. TransUnion though, TransUnion. If you go to products, TransUnion's website will pop up. So TransUnion owns it. But they're going to pull your Equifax credit report? That's strange. Just make sure whatever's on your Equifax credit report is actually on your, that's what you're going to put into Factor Trust. And if you guys are still on Facebook, I still see a lot of people on Facebook. My phone is going to die. And look, I'm going to post a link one more time for you guys. Go and click that link and go to my YouTube so you can watch me live on YouTube, because this is going to eventually die. Let me make sure I edit this to you guys really quickly. Edit post. That's because I don't want it to die on y'all. I want y'all to be able to see me, especially knowing I'm not like so accessible right now. If y'all have any questions, definitely just drop them. And I told you guys I have homework. So after that 1 hour mark, and whenever Instagram shut down, then that's going to be it. The shopping cart trick isn't working for you. So if the shopping cart trick isn't working for you, make sure that you don't have it. So a lot of people do an inquiry removal, right? So if you're going to do an inquiry removal, do that after you do the shopping cart trick. You get your credit cards put on, do that afterwards, because I don't want you guys to have any type of like fraud alerts on your credit reports. If you have any fraud alerts, it's not bad to have fraud alerts. It's just that they don't want to give you credit cards with the shopping cart trick if you have fraud alerts, because why would they want to pop up anything and give you a credit card knowing that you possibly have fraud? So make sure you guys don't have any fraud alerts. Go ahead and do the Factor Trust opt-in again. And if you guys want me to go through the steps really quick with the shopping cart trick, I can go like through the full steps in like 5 minutes or less and like just explain it really quickly. But just make sure that try to do it on the desktop if you can, or somebody said too, if you're going to do it on your phone, do it on Chrome on a desktop, like you know, I can switch it not to like a phone view, but a desktop site. Switch it to a desktop site and try to do incognito too. Try to do the incognito and make sure that you clear your cookies. That's something you may have to do. Go ahead and clear your cookies and make sure that you're allowing pop-ups. So if you guys see my other videos too, like you have to allow the pop-up, because that pop-up is them actually pre-approving you. So you guys want to actually allow those pop-ups. So those are the biggest thing. Biggest thing too is just make sure you opt in to Factor Trust and make sure if it don't go through the first time, just try to do it like again or call them. Why do you think Experian is so? Because Experian is just Experian is like so hard to get items removed from your credit reports. Like, I mean, Equifax right now, they're like most likely to clear everything from your credit reports, like all your negative items. But when it comes down to like TransUnion, they here and there, you know, they'll go ahead, they'll delete some stuff, they'll work with you. They probably don't delete it all in 1 month, but maybe the second or the third month they'll work with you and work on deleting those accounts. But Experian, like, I ain't deleting nothing. Like Experian too, they're gonna try to hold on like all your information too. Like if you see too, like all those addresses you may have in your credit reports, all those different names, you may have even additional social security numbers on your credit reports. You don't even know it. But if you actually request like a copy of your credit reports directly from Experian, you're going to see all of that. And if you tell them it's not yours, they're not going to remove it. The only way you can get like those additional addresses, social security numbers, date of births too, those additional names is for you to say that it's fraud. That's it. But it got to be fraud. If it's not yours, sometimes you may see like addresses that's not even yours, or you may see your cousin's address on there or your sister's address. You're like, that's not mine. So you can easily just, let them know that that's fraud and they're going to remove that, which will make it easier for us to get those accounts deleted. See, I don't do the shopping cart trick for people because I should not be filling out credit card applications. And if I fill out a credit card application for y'all gonna be making $200,000 a year, because I always like to do that. I'll be putting crazy stuff. So like with the shopping cart trick, y'all definitely have to do that. It's one of the things that, don't forget, it's tedious too. It's tedious. It's one of the things where if it don't work right away, you got to keep trying. It's like, no, it's something that, some people can go in and do it right away, like they just get approved. But if you're that person that's not lucky, or like you got the fraud alerts and all that, you gotta do the work to do it, to get it off, to get those fraud alerts off and just follow those steps. But one thing, because I bought this desktop really to do the shopping cart trick for you guys. I really did. I did buy this desktop that I have right now. Now I got the 3 monitors. I'm gonna do a walkthrough of my office that I have. So my number is 833 Rickita. That's my phone number. Yep. So you can just call me or text me there. And if you have any questions, you can always just call or text me. And don't forget to, my assistant will always answer the phone. Experian the only one. See, Experian is like, you just want to punch them in the face. But when it comes down to inquiries, Experian on it, right? They like, oh, you don't want them on there anymore? Get my 12-hour inquiry removal, you guys. And don't forget, all my prices, they're going up. So let me make sure I copy that for you guys. So my price is going to go up. I'm actually going to make a full store because I realize a lot of my information, I think it's in one central place, but there's no way that you can just like get all of my information in one place. So like my prices for the inquiry removal and for like the 100 credit cards, I'm actually going to I'm going to make 100 credit cards, but I'm going to have it separate too, to the point where you can get like the two $5,000 credit cards separate. And I have a video on how to set up for it. And I'm going to just separate the shopping cart trick. I'm going to separate everything. But if you want everything all in one, kind of like it is now at the cheaper price too, I suggest y'all go ahead and jump on that before I actually change that. And then that's changing on Friday. So there's the links again, you guys. And don't forget, if you got, it's only one person on Facebook. Good job, you guys. Y'all kind of left. But the last person that's on Facebook, hopefully is not counting me. But make sure you guys, it's going back up. My phone is going to die on Facebook. So make sure you guys go to my YouTube channel, and it's in the description and it's at the top. Well, it's in the description and it's in the comments. Go to my YouTube channel because it's going to die. And I don't want you guys to, not be able to see the live video because my phone is dying. But yeah, Experian, they're like just a pain in my butt. Even when it comes down to accounts, it's like, But like I said, the inquiries, even like when I personally did it, my inquiries deleted in 4 hours. Like some people say, oh no, I was deleting in 3 hours. I'm like, so? But they're able to get their inquiries deleted fast. But when it comes down to TransUnion and Equifax, you got to fight them about inquiries. But it's still going to get removed, but you got to fight them a little bit more. It's going to take a little bit more persistence. But when it comes down to accounts, especially like when Corona first hit, like, y'all, they was just, Equifax was just like, okay, you ain't got time to be playing with y'all. We're going to just delete everything from your credit reports. Anything you want deleted, we got you. Like, we going to definitely delete that from your credit reports. We're not going to play with you. But TransUnion, they're like here or there. They want to do whatever they want to do, They want to be different, but I guess we can let them be different. And Experian, they just do their own thing. Do y'all want me to go through the full shopping cart trick one more time? Like to tell y'all what that is and how you can actually do it? Or y'all got that down pat? And then too, I told you guys too, like even you, Nicole, like if you get anything in the mail, definitely send it to me. And did y'all see the video of the lady that's supposed to work at the post office dumping the mail in the garbage? I was like losing my mind. Like, what is she doing? What is she doing? I was like really losing it. Because when you send stuff through the mail, like you want it to get where it's going to go. Like some people may have checks, maybe they were waiting on an important document. Maybe they mailed something important that they only, like what if somebody was being hurt or something? But it was like, it's safe for me to mail them something because I can't call. I don't know. I'm just thinking crazy. But even like when it comes down to the credit bureaus, like why are you throwing it in the garbage? Now I did talk to the lady at the post office. So I'm going to go talk to the lady again at the post office. But this is what I'm going to do. Y'all, I'm going to record it. But I don't know. I got to see if it's illegal to record somebody without their permission in Wisconsin. Because I wonder if she's not going to tell me the truth. Like, she already told me, yeah, we're backed up. We're understaffed, so everything is delayed. She told me that just to me. But, like, if I'm recording her, I wonder would she still say that. Because I was asking her, like, why am I not getting my mail faster? Like, what is going on? And even, too, this problem was even happening before the corona because – like all my mail is at a P.O. box, right? So all my mail is at a P.O. Oh, you work at the post office. What's going on at the post office then, mister? But all my mail is at the P.O. box. And like sometimes too, it does vary by state. You hope you ain't throwing the mail in the garbage. But one of my tenants, I gave him like a 5-day notice, like you did not pay your rent, and they swore it down they paid their rent. Why did the rent come like 2 weeks later, but it was stamped saying that he'd been sent? And I'm like, where was this rent check at? Like, what's going on around here? So what's happening with the mail then? Because this is a big problem for people that's trying to repair their credit. Like you have to communicate with the credit bureaus via mail, and sometimes you can communicate with the online account, but you ain't that crazy. I don't know now. But sometimes you can do like disputes online, but it's not best because you give up so many rights. And a lot of times they don't want to delete it that way. They're going to always side with the other company. You don't want them to do that. You guys, my phone is going to die on Facebook. So make sure you guys look in the comments and look in the description and look at my YouTube channel and go to my YouTube and watch me on YouTube because my phone is going to die. Let me see what percent it's on. Yeah, it's on 1% right now. So like it's about to die any second. So definitely, yeah, it's gonna die any second. So look in the comments and looking in the description and go to my YouTube and watch me on YouTube. I hope I haven't seen anything yet. Yeah, definitely let me know. Definitely let me know. But you want me to go through the shopping cart trick. So remember, let me go over this to you guys. Remember, I always tell people when you want to fix your credit, want to do anything, I want you guys to make sure you have 4 credit cards. Like that's basic, right? Now, before I go over those credit cards, I want you guys to, if you don't have this account, matter of fact, Nicole is the one that told me to do it, and I did it. Matter of fact, I was on the phone with you, and you told me to do it. I want everybody to go sign up for Kickoff because I see a lot of clients raise their credit score, even more than me. Like my credit score went up 36 points by having a Kickoff account on there. Like seriously. So I want everybody to make sure y'all sign up for Kickoff. It's free. Go ahead and do it. Now the thing is too, what they're going to do is they're going to borrow you 12 virtual dollars. They're going to keep it in an online account. And then every month they want you to pay them that dollar back. So it's going to be like a card. It's going to report an installment account, kind of like a car loan. So every month you got to go in there and click pay, and it's going to send them that dollar back, right? But the thing is, if you don't go in there and click pay, it's a late payment. They got to report you late, or if you're on time, they got to report you on time. So definitely keep that in mind because I don't want you guys to just think, oh, okay, I'm just going to sign up one time. If you guys don't go in there, then, man, it's going to mark you late. But definitely do the Kickoff. That's going to be an installment account. So I want you guys really to have 2 installment accounts on there. So I always tell people, too, to sign up for the self account, the self lender. Let me see. I have the link for that to you guys. So this is just, I want you guys to have 2 installment accounts, and then I want you guys to have 4 credit cards. Now, if you guys have my master credit card list, it's 2 $5,000 credit cards I want everybody to sign up for because that's going to be $10,000 in credit added to your credit reports, which is going to really boost your credit score. And if you was ever max out a credit card, you have that cushion. So I made a video about that too, you guys, about, having that cushion. So I'm going to see if I can find it and probably put something like have a cushion. But if you used to max out your credit card, you won't even really feel it because like I had, $12,000 available and I technically only spent $2,000. So now it's not going to hurt you so bad. Oh, that's good. Your score went up 30-something points. That's really good. Well, you got to thank Nicole because I believe we was on the phone and she the one told me about it. And I was just start telling everybody about it. When something good, you got to start talking about it. But go ahead and get the Kickoff and get the self-lender. Now, self-lender is different because every month you got to pay for this account. You got to pay, $48. You can pay $24, I believe, too. And there's like different amounts you can pay. But every month you're going to pay on that. And then after a year, they're going to send you all your money back in the form of a check. Now, the thing is, I do not want you guys to sign up for $24 because if you sign up for $24, it's going to take you 24 months, basically 2 years for them to send your money back. And that's just too long. You could have 2 accounts by then. And it can automatically take it out of your account. And I showed you guys my self-lender account too. So if you guys go through my videos, I was just going to go get it, but I ain't going to go get it, y'all, because I'm going to be looking forever. But if you guys look, I have a self-lender video where I showed you guys how much I didn't save in self-lender and all of that. So definitely do the self-lender. Yeah, self-lender. Both of these going to make your credit score go up because a lot of people think that they got to just have, the credit cards, but You need installment accounts. So get these 2 installment accounts and you'll be good. Now, if you got student loans that's positive, definitely keep those. Those are really good. You want to have those. So make sure you have those positive student loans reporting. If they're negative, we got to work on getting those removed. And if you got card payments, that's an installment account too. But I still want to make sure you get that kickoff and get the self-lender. Those are 2 good ones that I want you guys to get. Yeah, they're gonna keep reporting every month. You're gonna see your credit score go up, even if it's only 10 to 15 points a month. It's gonna add up. So remember, I want you guys to have 2 installment accounts and then 4 credit cards. And then I told you guys there's 2 $5,000 credit cards on my master credit card list. And don't forget, you guys, it's in the comments that it's going to, the prices of that is going to go up on Friday. So I want you guys to get that before they actually go up. Now the thing is too, after you get the 2 $5,000 credit cards, I mean, you got 2 installment accounts, you got 2 credit cards, right? You're going to need 2 more credit cards if you really want your credit score to be high. So I always tell people to do the shopping cart trick first. Like, the shopping cart trick is just awesome. You got to do it. You got to do it. Now, the thing is with the shopping cart trick is really simple to do, but, you know, a lot of people, you just got to make sure that you follow the instructions. So what you got to do is you got to first go to Factor Trust and you got to opt in. And if you guys don't have a video on it, let me drop that video just in case. And you guys just save these videos for later. So say if you want to watch it later, you can go ahead and watch it later and they'll show you exactly how you do it. But you want to opt into a Factor Trust. When you opt into Factor Trust, then they're going to sell your information. I sound crazy, but they're going to sell your information to the credit card companies. It's TransUnion. We found out that TransUnion owns Factor Trust. So the TransUnion going to sell your information to these different credit card companies, which is these store cards. So we're talking Victoria's Secrets. We're talking about Venus. We're talking about Express. You know, we're talking about Overstock.com. We're talking about Good Sam, which is a Visa. Some people are able to do like the New Yorking Company, you know, Children's Place. Some people are able to do those cards, but the person who I'm using information, they can't actually do those cards. I'm not sure why, but I only tell you guys personally about the ones I actually did over, you know, YouTube. But on my master credit card list, it's like over 60 of them you can try. It's definitely over 60 of them you can try. So just go ahead and try this trick and it should work for you. So go ahead, opt into Factor Trust. After you opt into Factor Trust, sometimes you can do it right away. Sometimes you have to wait a few days or even a week you have to wait. But I want you guys to go to I want you guys to do this on the desktop because I want you guys to do these different things. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, because it's kind of tricky, then I want you guys to do this. I want you guys to allow pop-ups on your phone or on your computer. Allow pop-ups. I want you guys to make sure you guys clear your cookies, and I want you guys to make sure you don't have any fraud alerts on your credit reports. No fraud alerts on your credit reports, because if you have fraud alerts on your credit reports, it's not going to work for you, right? So after you make sure you don't have any of that, or you cleared your cookies, you did everything you have to do, right? I want you guys. Oh my gosh, my weave look good. This is my natural hair. I wouldn't have nappy weave like this. But did I drop the link? Well, you distracted me. What you mean? What about the freezes? Let me go over everything because I'm like Dory. That's why I got this on here. Just keep swimming. On Dory, like, oh, I'm just like that. Like, I swear I'd be like to the next thing. But allow pop-ups. You want to make sure you clear your cookies and you're in an incognito window. You want to go to the website. So say if you want to get a Victoria's Secret credit card or an Express credit card, you're going to go to that website. You're going to put about $200 to $250 in your card, but make sure you're in incognito mode. So incognito window means that you're like browsing, you know, you anonymous on the internet, right? Nobody know who you are. But when you're in incognito mode, that way they don't know who you are. But go ahead and put about $200 and $250 worth of items in your cart. When you put those items in your cart, you're going to check out as a guest, right? So go ahead and check out as a guest. That same information that you put in Factor Trust is the same information you're going to put onto those websites when you act like you're going to check out. Now, when you put that information in, you're going to get a pop-up saying, hey, you're pre-approved for, you know, the Visa credit card. Hey, you're pre-approved for Overstock credit card. Hey, you're pre-approved for the Express credit card. Only reason why you're getting these pop-ups because you already opted in. You already opted in. So that's why they're actually giving you those pop-ups. So that's all you have to do. And if you want that credit card, you get the credit card, go ahead and click accept. But what I'm doing is I'm leaving Like I leave the card, I leave everything. I'm like, I don't want that credit card because it's actually a client's information that I'm using. Now, I told you guys earlier that they actually got letters letting them know like, oh my gosh, you're pre-approved, you're pre-approved for this credit card. Call us, go to our website and actually get the credit card. So they're going to send you a letter if you did not. Some people say sometimes people say I got the pop up, I tried to click it, but it ended up just exiting out. I seen somebody say that earlier. But if that happens to you, maybe you'll get the letter. Well, I would just try again. Don't forget, I make multiple videos for you guys. And the client already got the Victoria's Secret credit card. I got them that years ago using the shopping cart trick. I believe that was the first credit card I got for them because like I had to get their mortgage and stuff. They had like a foreclosure before. I got that deleted from their credit report, and we couldn't get any credit cards at the time with that foreclosure and stuff on there. So I did the shopping cart trick and I got them Victoria's Secret. So that's they already got Victoria's Secrets and they're still getting a pop-up for Victoria's Secrets. So I want you guys to keep trying to make sure you get that pop-up. So let's see here. Self-lending rate your credit score 127 points. That's good. I was stuck at below 600. Your weave look good. I'm gonna make y'all a video on my hair, but it's too many men here. I really don't care about my hair. So what about freezes? When you say freezes, let me see. Does your reports need to be unfrozen? Okay, listen. Your reports do not have to be unfrozen. Like you don't have to unfreeze your reports. You don't have to unfreeze your reports to be able to do it. You can have your reports like frozen, but the thing is you cannot have fraud alerts. So if you have my 12-hour inquiry removal, say you're trying to get some inquiries removed from your credit reports, then just make sure you do that after you do the shopping cart trick. You got every credit card that you wanted to get. Or if you do work on getting those inquiries removed, make sure you take all the fraud alerts off your account because they see any fraud alert, especially on your Equifax. They're really based off your Equifax credit report, then they're not going to give you they're not gonna give you a credit card. They're not gonna pop anything up. So that's like really, really big. And like some people too, I went over too. Like remember, I don't know if you guys were here yesterday live. Somebody was like, "Oh, I got approved for $75,000 with Express," but somebody said it was a glitch in the system, so they added 3 extra digits on there. So they actually really only got approved for the $750 with Express, and then somebody said $25,000, but it was actually $250 because I was just like, this is crazy. And the person that got the $250, she actually said too that, oh yeah, I got the card in the mail and it was actually only $250. But if you don't have any accounts on your credit reports, these are like perfect. Don't forget, I told you guys to do the shopping cart trick because it's easy for you guys to get that. Now, another thing too, so say if you try the shopping cart trick, it's not working for you, right? You just got those 2 $5,000 credit cards. Then what I want you guys to do is I want you to apply for the Capital One Quicksilver. And I want you guys to apply for Credit One Bank. They're like easy credit cards. And they so easy that's the biggest credit card I got to get deleted from clients' credit reports because they like giving to anybody and a lot of people mess up on them. So try not to mess up on them because they like the easiest one to start with. So that's the Capital One website. And the Capital One, I want you guys to do the Quicksilver and I want you guys to do the Platinum. So Capital One will allow you to have 2 personal credit cards and then 2 business credit cards. I don't suggest you get the business credit cards with them, because any transaction that you have on your business credit cards, they're going to report it to your personal credit report. And when it comes down to business credit, they don't care if you max out your credit cards, but personal credit reports, they do care. So when you max out your business credit cards and report to your personal credit, it's going to lower your credit score because it's raising your utilization up. So let me send you guys Credit One Bank website too. So this is Credit One Bank, you guys. And if you guys want to start with any secured credit cards, definitely let me send this to you before I get into that one. If you guys want to start off with like any secured credit cards, definitely do the credit builder card. Now with the credit builder card, what they're going to do is they report to the credit bureau within like 2 to 3 weeks. So usually any credit card company is not going to report to the credit bureau until you get a bill, and you can't get a bill until you make a transaction. So if you get a credit card that don't have an annual fee, until you actually use that credit card, a lot of times they're not going to report to the credit bureau. So if you get like a credit card that like has no annual fee, just go and buy something for $10 just to get it popping, just get it going. So definitely go and buy something for $10. And that's going to help them start reporting it really quick to your credit reports. Hey, how are you doing today? Tonight, should I say? My teacher, I was like, can I ask her, can you do a problem for me? It was a math class today, and she was like, sure. And I was like, what's going on? My math was just off, you guys, today. But that's only because I just been busy and not getting too much rest. Wait, am I still live on Facebook? Okay, it looked like I'm still live on Facebook. But that right there is a secure credit card, you guys. So that's a secure credit card with the credit builder card. Like I said, too, they're going to report in like 2 weeks to 3 weeks to the credit bureau. And I seen client credit score go up 79 points from that. Like, it was like crazy, like 79. And that was like quick. Some people, when they're trying to buy a house, they just need like a few more points. So sometimes having like little things like that you can go to, that's really good. And like I already told you guys about the kickoff. So definitely do the kickoff and the self blender. So check out the links that I sent above if you guys just not checking in. So I'm like going through the accounts I want you guys to apply for. Now listen, if you're in Wisconsin, like me, you can't do the credit builder card. You can't do it. They don't allow Wisconsin to do the credit builder card. So you have to do the Open Sky. And let me send you that. Let me send everybody. Let me stop saying you guys. Let me send everybody the Open Sky credit card. And don't forget, I have all these videos on my channel to you guys. And I have more people here than I have thumbs up. So make sure you guys thumbs up and make sure you guys subscribe. So when I go live, you guys will get the notification. And when I post a video, you guys would know like what I'm talking about. So it's kind of like class. The teacher say, make sure you guys read the chapter before you come to class. That's why your homework is due before you gotta come to class. And I'm like, okay. She said, I want you guys to have questions. While I'm here, you can ask them. I was like, oh, that makes sense. So make sure you guys like watch the video. Like watch my video. So when you come, like, hey, Rickita, what's that one thing you was talking about with the, whatever credit card? Now, listen, if you guys remember, I told you guys about the two $5,000 credit cards, right? So you can get the two $5,000 credit card. You want a foreclosure list in your area? Text me the zip code or the county, and I can look it up now because I actually got a full list of all of foreclosures in Florida because I plan on buying a property out there within the next few weeks. I was supposed to buy one by the 6th, but I just didn't find nothing I really wanted. But the properties in Florida, I've been finding tax foreclosed for like $5,000, like condos, nice like on the water too. So I'm like, oh, I want this so bad, but I'm black, so I don't want to be in certain areas with my kids, and I don't want to have any problems. I don't want to make problems I ain't gonna have. So yeah, that sounds crazy, but it's true. But send me the county, like text it to me right now, and I'll even look for it right now for you because it's really simple to look them up. Is a secure card like Open Sky? Yeah, secure card is like Open Sky. So secure cards is any card that you got to put a deposit on. It's a secure credit card. Because when you put that deposit down, a lot of times whatever your deposit is will be how much your limit is going to be on that credit card. But a lot of people don't understand, like, why would I put money down on a credit card? It's just like somebody checking a chance on you. They're like, meet me halfway, put the money up and I'll give you the credit card and I'll report to the credit bureaus. And after a few months, your credit score will be good, or after a month or two, your credit score will be good, you'll be able to get a regular credit card. So that's what the secure card is. But the only credit card that, it's a secure credit card, and you don't technically have to put the full amount up, and you can still have a higher limit, is Capital One. So with the Capital One secure credit card, you guys, and a lot of people can get that credit card a lot of times too. So try it. With the Capital One secure credit card, they'll let you know, hey, we want you to put $49 up, $99. Wait, $49, $99, or they'll say the full $200. But no matter what you put up, they're going to send you a $200 credit card. And in five on-time payments, they're going to upgrade your account to a regular credit card, which probably be like a $500 or $800 limit. And they're going to send you your $200 or $49 or $99 back. And you're going to have a regular account with them. And then from that point on, every month I'll ask for an increase every month on all of y'all credit cards. Even with the shopping cart trick, ask for an increase. Always ask for an increase. Definitely always ask for an increase, and then you guys will be able to get it. You guys should be able to get it. But let me go back to the subject I want to tell you guys about. With the remember I told you guys about the two $5,000 credit cards. Like I'm not even looking at Instagram. This is bad. I'm sorry, Instagram. Like, but with the two $5,000 credit cards, I told you guys about. Say you get those credit cards, you good. You know, it's when you first start trying to build your credit. They're on my master credit card list, and like I told you guys, the list I can't express it enough. I'm raising the price on that list on Friday because I'm going to add it to my actual store, and I'm going to have like so many more, so many different items you guys can get. But definitely get that list now before the prices go up. And let me drop that one more time just in case somebody came in and they're like, okay, where is it at? So my inquiry removal, so you can get inquiries to leave from your credit reports in 12 hours or less. I have that available, and that's the price can go up on that, and the list of over 100 credit cards. So like a lot of credit cards I'm telling you about, plus more. So like the shopping cart trick got more than 60 credit cards alone. So it's going to be that one too. But on the list, on my master credit card list, I think it's like three different. I told you guys like I had when I first started building credit, I went so wild and got so many different credit cards, right? But I was able to get like three different credit cards. I believe limit was like 11, 12, and like $13,000. That were credit cards where if you guys want to have them for utilization purposes, they'll approve you for them. So the thing is, you got to make sure that your Equifax credit report is clear. Like you don't have any negative accounts, or you don't have a bankruptcy reported. Sometimes you can have like negative accounts, like a collection or something. Just make sure it's paid off though. But you can easily get approved for this. So you can have 13, not 13. Well, you have $13,000, but you can have like 30, sometimes even $40,000 added to your credit reports. That way, like with me, when I first bought my house, I needed to use my credit cards to like fix up my house. So I was like maxing out my credit cards at the time, even when it came down to like rental properties. So when it came down to like the rental properties, I may have maxed out my credit card, but as soon as that renter come in, I'll be able to pay it off. But if you like me, you was maxing out credit cards. If you were to get the $30,000 in credit cards I'm telling you guys about, then you won't have a problem. Like my utilization wasn't getting hit as hard because, I had those credit cards as cushion. And that's cushion because when they think about your utilization, I tell you guys not to spend more than 5% of a credit card. And I wish I can have my calculator up with you guys. But when I say don't spend more than 5% of the credit card, that means like if you have a $20 credit card, all you have to do is it's going to be 200, right? Take the zero off of any number, and that will be 10%. So 10% of 200 will be 20. But, if you want to find out what's 5%, you just cut that in half, because half of 10 is 5. So that will be 5%. So don't spend more than $10. If you have $1,000 credit card, take the zero off. That'll leave you with 100. You cut that in half, then that will be 50. Don't spend more than $50 on that. If you have $10,000, take that zero off. You'll be with 1,000. Cut $1,000 in half. That means you have $500. I don't want you to spend. But if you guys have like $30,000, in credit, and that's just for cushion plus whatever credit card you already have. Now it's like, okay, I have more available, And a lot of people may say, oh, well, Rickita, I heard you're not supposed to spend more than 30% of your credit cards. Why are you saying 5%? That 30% is like just maintaining. Like, y'all ever heard Rick Ross say, like, F maintaining, I got to stay balling? Like, forget having that 30%, you maintaining your credit. Like, my credit score got to stay high, which will be at 5%. So, I don't know. I just like that part when he said that. I got to put that on my wall. Because I don't want you guys to maintain or keep something, I don't want you guys to do the bare minimum or anything, and then y'all think y'all can get an 800 credit score. It's not going to happen. That's just being realistic. And if you guys have, like, say if you max out your credit cards right now, if you guys have maxed out credit cards, they're most likely not going to want to give you an increase on your credit report. On your credit cards. They're not going to want to give you an increase, and it's going to be hard to get more credit cards. So if you want to combat that, get the two $5,000 credit cards on my master credit card list. Oh, excuse me, you guys. Get those two $5,000 credit cards, and then do the shopping cart trick. Because, too, some people getting approved for like $4,000 a Visa credit card. Don't get Visa credit card when you can spend it anywhere with the Good Sam Visa. But definitely do the shopping cart trick and do the two $5,000 credit cards, because you know you can have like $15,000 added to your credit reports, you know, in less than a month. So you got options. Definitely you have options. But let me know if you guys ever have any questions. We only got 5 more minutes, so make sure you guys thumbs up the video, you guys, and let me know if you have any questions before I leave. I have homework to do. I'm gonna start giving y'all some of my questions. I have some math homework to do. Probably something else too, but that teacher, like, you got to do your rec before class. So I have class tomorrow. I'm pretty sure she gave us some work that we have to do. But if you guys have any questions, definitely go ahead and drop them below. It don't work for you? Oh, man. So I tell you guys, the shopping cart trick don't work for me either. I got to use somebody else's information that I did. I did it for them years ago, and I never knew y'all wanted to know this, which is crazy. You got to just, whatever's in your head, you got to put it out there, because you never know, somebody can use that information. But it can't work for me because I opted out before. Have you ever opted out of Factor Trust? Or do you have any fraud alerts on your credit reports? Are you making sure that whatever's on your Equifax credit report, that's the information, that address, the same address as your Equifax credit report, is you putting that into Factor Trust, and is you putting that into the checkout for the shopping cart trick? Are you making sure that you're in incognito mode? Are you making sure you cleared your cookies and you're allowing pop-ups? And then too, maybe do it on the desktop too, because I literally got a desktop from, I told you guys about this. Like, I got a desktop from Amazon, like during the Corona time. I got the desktop just to help y'all with the shopping cart trick. And then I realized, like, I shouldn't be applying for credit cards for you guys, because you guys can send me information. It could be fraud, and I'm committing fraud with y'all by getting y'all credit cards. So I don't do it. But I got a desktop just for the shopping cart trick because it wasn't working on my laptop. So maybe you got to do it on the desktop. And make sure you're in incognito mode too. So those are some of the things. I tried everything every other day, and I just checked fraud alerts. What's your biggest reason for wanting to do the shopping cart trick? Because maybe we can get you regular credit cards. And I know, listen, you guys, like, I never wanted to talk to you guys about no shopping cart trick. I made that video. I think I made that video like 2 years ago, a year ago, but I just threw it out there. I never knew that was going to be the best video on my YouTube channel. And then too, I want to talk to you guys about buying a house. That's why I'm showing you, like, I had a video showing your houses. Like, let me know what's your reasoning about doing certain things. Because I'm like, girl, don't do that. Just do this, and you know, it may be a different path that you can take. So definitely, like, let me know, like, oh, I want to do a shopping cart trick just to get credit cards. And I'm like, okay, well, what's about your credit score? Because maybe it's other credit cards that you could possibly get that will give you a better limit. So when I first started with credit, I had a secure credit card. And my boyfriend at the time maxed out that credit card, y'all. And it was a secure U.S. bank. They still won't let me get one. Like, they like, no. But he maxed out that credit card, and I never paid him back because I just thought, you got the money. Like, I thought that in my head, well, you have the money, so I'm not going to send you any more money. But that's not true, you guys. So if you was to ever max out a secure credit card, just pay them that money back out of your pocket, and then they're going to send your money back in the check. But if you don't, you're going to start getting fees on top of fees on top of fees. So make sure you guys do that. But I started off with a secure credit card. I didn't know anything about credit. I started paying off collections. Like, I was young. I was like 19. Like, the bank some money. You know, I had a few medical bills, I believe. But I started paying these companies off, and then I'm like, dang, this gotta be, because I heard you can settle with them. I was so excited. Like, oh, you can settle with these companies? And then I realized, like, you don't necessarily have to settle with these companies because a lot of times they don't have the proof. So why would you settle with them? And, you know, a certain route you can take to get a lot of accounts deleted, or you can set them up to the point where they'll be so scared of you that they'll say they're not going to collect on the debt anymore. And I have like the validation of debt, you guys. Say if you was to get like a letter in the mail from a collection company saying, hey, Rickita, you owe us $1,000 for this medical bill. It's a letter that you can send to them asking them for certain proof. And a lot of times they won't even send you anything. They'll just run away from you, and they won't even report it to the credit bureau. So let me drop that letter for you guys too, just in case you guys going to need it. But I found out these different tricks, and I'm like, I'm not going to pay this stuff anymore. So I started building my credit up. And to to the point where I didn't have any negative accounts reporting that I still owed them, right? They didn't say I still owe them. So, well, let me send this. This is my cease and desist letter. So say if you were to get that letter in the mail saying that you owe them, you can send them this letter telling them don't talk to you, right? This is what that letter say. Don't talk to me. Don't call me. Don't text me. Don't email me. Don't send me any more mail. And then see you later, Instagram. So Instagram is going to turn off in 15 seconds. So see you later, Instagram. Make sure y'all call me. My phone number is 833 Rickita. So that's the letter you could send to them and tell them don't call you. That's if y'all got these problems. Nobody want to talk about these problems, but I'm still going to drop it just in case. Now, if you want to tell them don't call you and to send you the proof, this is the letter that you want to send them. This is like, okay, send me any proof that I owe you. And a lot of times they can't send you proof, so they'll just back up off of you. So I was like learning about these different things. I'm like, man, so I started, I messed up my credit this time. I started, okay, let me fix this. Let me start paying these different things off because I was making a lot of money at the time. So I'm like, $750 ain't no money. I'm like paying them off thinking I'm doing something right. I'm just paying all these different companies, y'all. Oh my gosh. But I was paying all these different companies, and that's when I was laying upstairs in my bed. I'm in the same house right now, right? I was laying upstairs in my bed and I applied for a Capital One credit card. And so I always tell you guys, like the route I'm telling you guys to do is the route I took already. So I applied for Capital One. I believe it was the Platinum. No, it was Quicksilver, because I realized the Platinum is better than the Quicksilver because Quicksilver has an annual fee. But they said that, oh, listen, you cannot. Not. I applied for that, but then I was seeing somebody else. I was looking through forums, and they was like, oh, well, you can have 2 credit cards with Capital One. So I was like, what? So I applied for that same credit card, and I was denied. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And I called them. They was like, oh, you got denied because you can't have 2 of the same credit cards. So you got a Quicksilver and a Platinum, but you can't have 2 Quicksilvers and you can't have 2 Platinums. So I know I told you guys to apply for those, but if you guys apply for those, just keep that in mind. You can't have like 2 of the same ones. So you can have like a Quicksilver or a Platinum, but you can't have like 2 Quicksilvers and 2 Platinums. So I was like so excited. They was like, oh yeah, just apply for the Platinum and that's better. I can go ahead and help you follow through the steps. So she followed me through the steps and I got approved, and I was like, so, at this point, I'm like, ooh, I never knew, I started getting addicted to credit, and I was going through like problems anyway. So I was just like, I ain't got time to do nothing but just sit here. It's after I bought the house, my first house, my condo. I told you guys I bought my condo from tax foreclosures. I bought it for $8,000. So I was just chilling, y'all, I just had a baby. I'm chilling, so I was like, man, okay, so I got these 2 credit cards. What can I do now? And that's when I started applying for more credit cards. Then I found out Capital One, Menards is actually a Capital One credit card. So I was like, oh, Capital One gave me Capital One. Maybe they'll give me Menards. So I applied for Menards. And then I found out if your Equifax credit report is clear, if you can go through a certain bank, and I have all those credit cards on my master credit card list, they'll approve you for all these credit cards back to back. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I just went crazy. So I started off with $500 or $300 with Capital One. I think they gave me $300 with Quicksilver and $500 with Platinum. Don't forget, I applied for those in the same day too. But I got both of those credit cards. Menards, I think they approved me for $750. I applied for that like a week later. So it's a stepping stone game, you guys. Maybe you start off with a $300 credit card now, but if you keep applying, you can apply every 2 weeks if y'all want to. Y'all got the inquiry removal. Definitely look in the comments too, like the inquiry removal. Definitely use that. So the inquiry removal, if you get those inquiries, because I racked up like 70 inquiries, but you can remove those inquiries before those accounts pop up on your credit reports. But it's a stepping stone game. Started with 300, 500, and I'm at 750, and then I end up looking up, you guys. So I end up getting like $1,500 Visa card, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then too, I end up getting the $3,000, and then I got a $5,000. Then I end up getting like a little, some store cards in between there, you guys, like the ones that's on the shopping cart trick. I just got them right away. I didn't know about the shopping cart trick then. But then I even got those, like, the $11, $12, and $13,000 credit cards that's on the master credit card list. I got those credit cards too. So I just started getting more and more credit cards, but I just want to say that just you guys to know it's a stepping stone game. So a lot of people are like, I want that $10,000 credit card. And me and my sister, we used to feed the homeless, and we started like helping the homeless get credit cards. I just had this brilliant idea, like, I want to help y'all get credit cards. And when I help y'all get these credit cards, let me know when y'all get it, because y'all can buy a property. Not knowing, girl, they don't care about buying no property right now. But I was helping the homeless get credit cards. They was getting $5,000, $10,000 credit cards, you guys. Like, they used to meet us at the, it's like a little pantry thing. So it got such a burden. I found out you should connect with people that already got an audience. So the pantry had like 200 people that come through there. So I started going there, and they used to meet me there, and we used to fix on their credit. We used to get accounts to leave from their credit reports, clear their credit reports, and then help them get credit cards. But the homeless people, you guys, were getting, $5,000, $10,000. One even got like a $17,000 credit card. What they did with it, I don't know, but it's the point. Like, how did a homeless person like get this credit card? So definitely keep the faith alive and make sure you guys stay on it. I tried everything every day. Okay, so just trying to establish credit and help rebuild. I tried this kid all day. My score. Yeah, that security is going to help you. But I always tell people too, make sure you guys have 4 credit cards. So if you don't have my master credit card list, definitely get my master credit card list, because there's 2 $5,000 credit cards that they prove almost anybody for. My credit score went up 60 points when I first signed up for it. So I definitely want you guys to get that list and look on there and get one or get both. I suggest you get both. But my credit score went up 60 points because those little points, you may think 60 points, not like, well, at least I probably think that, because I see like a lot of clients get a lot of accounts deleted and their credit score go up a lot. But those points add up, y'all. Like, seriously, those points really add up to a lot. So I definitely want you guys to get those different accounts. And if you don't have Kickoff, Alicia, definitely get the Kickoff account. And I can drop that down here for you. My credit score went up 36 points while doing a Kickoff. And if you look in the comments, somebody else said that credit score went up 30-some points too. And that was in 2 weeks. And then they said, Nicole said with the self-lender, I'm going to drop that for you too. Her credit score went up 127 points when signing up for that. So there's the link for the self-lender. And here's a link for a Kickoff. Definitely sign up for that, you guys. But I'm already 7 minutes over, you guys. Thank you so much. Make sure you like the video. I still see it's 14 people here, but I need 10 likes. So please like the video. That really shows like YouTube, make sure y'all show Rickita so other people can know about her. But thank you so much. And don't forget, every time I go live, or even if I post a video, make sure within like the first 10 minutes, it's really like the first 10 minutes, if I see that somebody dropped their Cash App, I like secretly add them to a list. So every month I'm going to do a Cash App giveaway. So make sure you guys always make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel, and make sure you guys drop your Cash App within like the first 10 minutes. But the only way that you can really do that is to make sure you got the notification bell on. But drop your Cash App, because I'll make sure I send out that Cash App. Oh, you just did the Victoria's Secret. You was probably watching me. You like me. I was doing my homework in class earlier, because I'm like, I already got like a fifth of it done. I already got like 20% of it done, but I was doing my homework in class, and that's basically what you was doing. So y'all homework is to actually put these things into work, you guys. But if y'all want to stay and do my homework with me, definitely let me know and drop your phone number. I'll call you. So definitely let me know, you guys. Now, our credit repair fees is going to go up. So right now, we don't have a monthly fee, because I really want to help people. So our credit repair fees right now is $249, but we are going to go up on our fees. And don't forget to call or text me, you guys. Let me see on my phone number. So this is my phone number, 833-Rickita. So you can put in your phone. Send me the thing right now. I'm going to send it to you right now. I'm going to look it up before I go off of here. Send me the county. I need the county. Like, send it right here. The county that you're looking to buy in. Or did you send it to me in, like, did you text it to me? Because that's going to be a lot for me to go find. Send me the county, and then I'll look up the foreclosure. Oh, you text it. Okay, let me look. Well, I'm gonna look it up. But let me talk to you right here just in case. I'm in Milwaukee right now. So Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Hopefully I'll be in Tampa or Fort Myers somewhere pretty soon, y'all. I'm working on it. And I'm gonna make sure I still show you guys like me with the rehab and the properties, because I really think you guys should buy your house in cash. I'm still gonna drill that in your head. Buy any property that you want to get in cash. Okay, so I don't see, maybe you're telling me, I'm gonna look up your name really quickly. Okay, let me see. Okay, here you go. Okay, let me look it up really quickly. I'm gonna see. Let's see. Okay, so the first place that you sent to me, they're not going to have a sale until December 2nd. So I'm going to send you that because they tell you the steps on how you can actually look at it. But all I do is I put in the county and I put tax foreclosure sale. That's it. So that's the first one. And let me see. Wait, so it's East and it's just the regular one for the second one that you sent me? Let me see. And if you guys like, what are y'all doing? She want to find out like the tax foreclosure in that area, because I told her, well, I told you guys, oh, like I bought my property on a tax foreclosure, so I paid $8,000 for it, but my neighbors pay almost $80,000. I think they paid like $79,000 for their house, so they got a mortgage, but I paid cash, so I didn't have a mortgage. So let me see, tax foreclosures. There we go. I don't know how reliable this site is right here. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you. But you should be able to call down to the county too, and they'll let you know how you can actually get a list to you guys. Yeah, so remember I told you, if your utilization is high, get the two $5,000 credit cards. Get the two $5,000 credit cards. It's really gonna help you because it's gonna be $10,000 added. So now it's gonna. You're welcome so much, Nicole. You have a nice night. But make sure that when you get those two $5,000 credit cards, it's gonna be $10,000 added. So if your utilization is high, it's gonna help break that down. It's gonna make it look like you didn't spend as much, on your credit cards. But like I told you guys, call or text me. My phone number is 833 Rickita. I haven't really remembered the numbers. I know I forgot. I know it's 742-5482. I think that's it. So 833-742-5482. I believe it's it. But you can be able to type it into your phone. And if you guys don't know what that means, then I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but she's be able to type it in and find out. I need 2 collections, 2-way payment maker. Can you help? Can you handle that? See, when you say, can I handle that? I got to look at your credit reports. And then earlier, I was talking to you guys about how the credit bureaus, like, they seem to not even get, like, our letters, because we got to send in letters to get that stuff deleted. So they seem to not get our letters right now, or if they're getting our letters, they're not sending you the results. So, you may get it deleted quickly, or you may be the person where they're going to play crazy, where you know, TransUnion gonna get it, so TransUnion gonna get it. They're gonna delete everything, or you know, Equifax will Experian to get it. They'll delete everything, but Equifax isn't getting it, so that stuff's still sitting there, and we're still working on it. But I don't know. I gotta look at your credit reports, and we gotta just try. I know a lot of clients are like, well, I don't know if I want to work on my credit right now. I'm like, you don't want to work on it in a year. You might as well work on it now. So when a year comes, you'll be ready for whatever. It's better just to start on it right away. You're welcome. It's better just start on your credit like right away. Like it is what it is. But make sure you guys like the video. Make sure you guys like the video. And remember, the first 10 minutes, drop that Cash App and you're going to be in a drawing. The monthly drawing that I do, you guys. But let me get this homework done. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.